Hey, remember me? My name's Erin. Welcome to my channel. I'm looking worse than usual today, but you might not even remember my face because it's been a really long time, so hi. Today's video is going to be a little slight life update slash probably just a ramble about Heartbreak. So that's where we're going today. We're going to a dark place again. So I've been gone for a really long time from YouTube, and the main reason originally was I had a lot of schoolwork because my new semester started, and then that happened, and then my entire world just crumbled down around me, and I'd say I'm starting to pick up the pieces, but right now, honestly, I'm just kind of like standing idly by and watching everything that I ever knew fall apart, and everything I believed in completely fall apart, and there's nothing I can really do to control it, it seems like. So we're gonna delve into Heartbreak today, which was something that I really had never experienced before, and I guess I'm really lucky for that. I guess I'm really lucky about that, but I don't even know where to start. So this isn't the kind of heartbreak that's like romantic heartbreak. This is just general, my heart has been, this is just like your general, another person who I loved more than anything in the world completely destroyed me, and I don't really know what to do about it. So basically, I had this friend. I have nobody else to talk to, so I'm talking to the internet about it because I'm going to explode. I had this friend for the past 4 years. I've known him for 6 years. I've had him for the past 4 years, who was my absolute best friend in the entire world, who I loved more than anything on the planet, I like lived and breathed for this kid, and I get way too attached to people. But basically, like, this person became a part of me, and I loved them more than anything in the world, and they made me believe in a lot of things that I didn't believe in, like forevers, and that I'm actually lovable, and that I'm capable of loving, and I'm capable of being loved, and that I'm worth something, and that somebody sees something in me, and all of it just turned out to not be true, and I can't understand it. So if anyone has any understanding into other human psyches, please let me know, because I don't understand how you can go from, basically what happened is nothing. It just silence. The person just basically decided one day that I didn't exist anymore, and they would just never talk to me or respond to me again. And to me, that's like the worst way that you can like end a friendship with someone. No explanation, no nothing. To me, silence is indifference, and indifference, like, that means you don't even care enough to give the person an explanation, and you're aware that you're hurting the person. Like, he was very aware that he was hurting me. I explicitly told him, I sent him text messages, and he knows me so well from knowing more about me than anybody. Like, when you're destroying somebody else, I just don't understand how you can just idly sit by and be like, I'm good, it's fine. I'm really hurting somebody else, who's already pretty emotionally unstable, which is my own fault. But, like, that's not love. You can't love somebody and do that. You don't absolutely destroy the people that you love. You can't physically just sit back and relax and be happy when you're hurting somebody else, even if it's not somebody you love. That's what I don't understand, and that's what I'm having so much trouble getting my head around. It's this concept of happiness that comes at the expense of others. Because basically, for this person to be happy, they needed to completely destroy me. And me being completely destroyed is largely because I'm very codependent, and it's not a good thing, and I basically base my own happiness on the happiness of others, and the only way that I feel like a real person is if I'm putting my all into another person, and they're basically affirming that I'm not a piece of garbage, which is my own problem, but I'm very codependent like that, and this just reaffirms every single thought in my mind that is constantly telling me that I'm worthless and I'm so easily replaced, and that I mean nothing to nobody, because obviously I don't. If I'm so dispensable that the moment that somebody else comes along, you can just throw me to the side and never talk to me again and not even give me an explanation. I hate things being left unsaid, because something bad could happen tomorrow, and the fact that the last conversation that we had wasn't even a conversation destroys me, and it's going to continue to destroy me for forever because I obsess. I'm a girl. I mean, I obsess. That was probably really bad to say. I think that girls tend to obsess more than guys. I might cut that out because I don't even know what I am. Oh jeez. I just don't know what to do with my life now. I feel like everything I ever believed in was ripped out from underneath me, and like I hesitate to say that I've been through a lot in my life, because compared to most people I have it really easy, because my issues are mostly just mental illness, not just mental illness because I know it's a big deal, but like mine, I just randomly have mental illness. Like, it's not as a result of abuse or anything horrible like that, but everybody I love either dies or just abandons me. And I know that sounds like me making myself a victim. I'm not trying to, and I know that I'm the common denominator, so obviously it's something with me, but I just don't understand, because there are not a lot of good things about me, but I'm a good friend. I love people with all my heart and soul, and I put everything into them, and I write them letter after letter after letter about how much they mean to me so that they can read it whenever they're feeling down about themselves, and I send them random texts telling them how much I love them and how much I am appreciative that they're in my life, and I'm there for them at 3 a.m. when they're having a panic attack and they need to call me, and I'm not perfect at all, obviously. I'm a total disaster, emotional mess. But I just don't understand why I'm being treated like garbage. And I really want someone to explain to me how somebody can, after 4 years of being someone's best friend, just treat them like they're not even a person. Because not acknowledging somebody that's in pain, to me, is treating them like they're less than human or less than anything. Treating them like they're dirt, honestly. Like, I just don't understand. I don't understand happiness that comes at the expense of other people, because this might be my, like, super woo, like, new agey thinking, and I don't know if I believe in karma, but there's just something, I'm like, people can't keep doing crummy things and always have it work out for them, because it just doesn't make sense. I believe that if you're a good person, good things are eventually going to come to you. But I'd really like them to come soon, because I'm falling apart. I feel like I've been holding on. Like, this little thread has been, like, I feel like throughout my life, like, I've been torn apart and sewn up and torn apart and sewn up and torn apart and sewn up so many times that I'm, like, all disfigured and lumpy because, you know, one time I was putting myself back together and I put my stomach in my arm, like, all that stuff. And I just feel like I was being held together by this one little thread, and this friend was that thread, and they just woke up one morning and we're like, we're gonna pull that and see what happens, and I'm a mess. I'm like, I think I never understood, really, people when they went through heartbreak, just how devastating it is. It's like a death, and I'm allowed to say that because I've experienced far too much death in my life. When my dad died, I didn't feel it. I just went into shock. With this, I'm feeling everything. I'm home right now because I'm incapable of being alone in my dorm room, because I just start crying and I shake so badly from the moment I wake up to the morning I go to bed. I shake so badly that my teeth chatter and my entire body's hurting. I'm overheating all the time, and I'm also shivering and freezing constantly. I'm either staring at a wall, like, completely zoinked out, or having a complete mental breakdown. And it's the worst feeling too, because you feel like you're dying. You genuinely feel like you're dying, but you know that you're not actually dying. So there's no release from that. There's no relief. You just have to wait it out. You have to sit with the feeling until it ends. And I don't know what to do. And I've been unable to make YouTube videos and do anything because I'm falling apart. Like, look at my hands. Do you see this? Like, that's probably not normal, right? And this isn't even bad. I thought this video would be more coherent and we could have, like, a conversation about, like, what do you think is the reason that people do this and the reason that people do that? But it just turned out into me venting, but I really needed to vent. It's so weird because I just don't understand how somebody goes from saying to you that they love you more than anything in the world to just deciding that you don't even exist anymore overnight. I can never do that. I still think about people who I loved so dearly and were such good friends with when I was in like elementary school and middle school. I don't understand if that's even possible, to just stop caring about people. And I just, like, in instincts I want to be angry, but I can't, because every time I try to get angry I just think of this kid's face and how much I love it and how much I just love this person with every fiber of my being. And just that the last time I saw him was the last time I'm ever going to see him, and it's killing me, and I don't know what to do. So next video I'm going to start a mental health series, which I'm really excited about. We're going to talk about therapy, and it's going to be really fun. My camera's about to turn off because I lost my good memory card. If you watched, I really, really appreciate it. I don't know why you would watch, because this video was awful, and I just sat here and talked for a while about dumb things that probably made no sense. But anyway, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. I hope you're not going through this. If you are, leave a comment and we'll chat and we'll cheer each other up. Bye guys.